Good morning, Sparhawk. It is Thursday, May 7th, and this morning I'm actually going to be reading a Donald Hall poem. It's from his collection printed in 1990 called Old and New Poems. One of the reasons why I like Donald Hall's work so much is because you get this glimpse into, his life as a child, into the time period that he grew up in and the time period of his parents, and he really creates a lot of vivid imagery around that. A time in which I didn't live. And I think that it made me think this morning a lot about what the poetry of the pandemic is going to be like. So thinking on that, I wanted to encourage everyone to participate in our teacher Bob Delibero's Sparhawk Stories project, in which people are able to create artwork, do photographs, do some personal narrative writing, poetry writing, and include it in an archive that we're creating as a school about this particular historic period of time. So that being said, I'm going to jump right in and read In the Kitchen of the Old House by Donald Hall. In the kitchen of the old house, late, I was making some coffee and I daydreamed sleepily of old friends. Then the dream turned. I waited. I walked alone all day in the town where I was born. It was cold, a Saturday in January when nothing happens. The streets changed as the sky grew dark around me. The lamps in the small houses had tassels on them, and the black cars at the curb were old and square. A ragman passed with his horse, their breaths blooming like white peonies, when I turned into a darker street and I recognized the house from snapshots. I felt as separate as if the city and the house were closed inside a globe which I shook to make it snow. No sooner did I think of snow, but snow started to fill the heavy darkness around me. It reflected the glare of the streetlight as it fell, melting on the warmth of the sidewalk and frozen on frozen grass. Then I heard out of the dark the sound of steps on the bare cement in a familiar rhythm. Under the streetlight, bent to the snow, hatless, younger than I, so young that I was not yet born, my father walked home to his bride and his supper. A shout gathered inside me like a cold wind to break the rhythm, to keep him from entering that heavy door, but I stood under a tree, closed in by the snow, and did not shout to tell what happened in 20 years in winter when his early death grew inside him like snow piling on the grass. He opened the door and met the young woman who waited for him. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. Again, please consider participating in the Sparhawk Stories project that Bob Delibero is heading up for our community. And I guess we'll see you actually tomorrow. Being able to say I will actually see you tomorrow is a really wonderful thing. So looking forward to the May 8th little drive-through parade, and take care. Enjoy your day.